girlfriend. I don't have you on mute, do I? You are. Sorry, sweet. All right, let's go. Now, your check was on Nettie Stevens, and that the information that Colleen brought out did not show that the XY chromosome came from the man. It only produced male children and not both. Right? Is that where I'm getting? Because I'm thinking that's what it was. Ashe, can you come off
That's
mute?
incorrect.
No,
Hold on. Hold on. Let him come off mute, and I would love to hear
when
a minute
when the brother was
of.
sharing his screen and
Not,
reading,
not. Why
and
is
then
One
someone talking?
moment, Anonymous.
Why is?
One moment. One moment. I want to hear Ashe's explanation as to what it is that he wanted to bring out.
the brother was sharing his screen, which I don't, which personally we would have to, I guess, see the screen, his information. When he shared his screen and his information, when he was reading the quotes from this doctor based off her evidence, she within there, her words were determining this male fetus or male sperm, but it was denoting males, and that's why I even rebutted it in the fashion in which I had rebutted it. So it was dealing with males. I'm not. Yeah, it's. I feel like I'm not saying that when he said that it determines the sex that was false. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Okay.
that it said it determines the male sex, and that's why I rebutted the way I did.
So, the chromosome from the man can only determine the male sex in the baby, and that's what you're saying was in his information that he brought out. So that means that the words that he spoke to prove his point were incorrect. All right. Oh, let's see. Colleen, Pitbull. He over there
Mail
hiding right
check.
now.
Oh, go ahead.
Do me a favor. I would
Mm-hmm.
love for you to drop in the comments
Mm-hmm.
that slide of the information from what's
Absolutely.
her
Give
name?
me one
From
second.
Nettie, from
Nettie
Dr. Nettie.
Stevens.
Nettie
That's right.
Stevens. Dr. Nettie
That's right.
Stevens. Can you drop that? All right. And while you're dropping that, I would like to hear from Anonymous. Let's hear what she found out about Dr. Nettie Stevens. Can you scroll back
It's
up so we can
Dr.
see what the abstract says in the title?
Oh, the title. Associated the contributors of Nettie Stevens to the field of sex chromosome biology. It is Dr. Nettie M. Stevens' studies in spermatogenesis that provided the unequivocal echo. The
I got you.
unequivocal evidence that the inheritance of the Y chromosome initiated male development in mealworms. This result established that sex is indeed a Mendelian trait with a genetic basis and that the sex chromosome plays a critical role. That's it.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna have to read that myself. Ooh,
You couldn't hear me?
I heard it.
You couldn't. Oh, okay. Shut up, Psalms.
I just need to make sure. Do you have a second source? Everybody's in the comments like, what the hell did you just say? Because that really wasn't completely clear. So everybody is just wanting to know what's up.
So what do you want? What do you want me? That's what you asked if it was only in males. It says it was only in males.
Okay. All
I
right.
I say
So
you got it, bro, or you need me to go back to your slides and do it.
it wasn't Ashe's information. It was Colleen's.
It's gonna
But
be on Pitbull
I
then.
think you're
Oh,
misunderstanding what I'm
okay,
saying.
my
I
fault.
think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I would have to pull up the other one, but it's saying that this was only happening in the male worms, not that the male worms were only creating males.
Well, we need facts to prove the
Hold
point
on,
of
I'll get
what,
it. Let me
according
get
to,
the let me
and
get
it says, and I'm
the
going to read it out. I'm
No,
going to
no,
read
no.
it out loud. According to scientific understanding, Nettie Stevens was the first person to discover that sex is determined by the male, specifically by identifying the role of the Y chromosome in sex determination through her research on mealworms. So, this is the same study. The finding established that the male contributes the chromosome that decides the sex of the offspring. So, Ashe,
That's that's not the slide. That's not the slide.
that,
That wouldn't be the slide. It's when it's the second mention of Nettie Stevens within his slide. He mentions Nettie Stevens again within his slides. When his brother was reading, there was a way more extensive. If you remember the rounds, he had a way more extensive slide regarding Nettie Stevens. It was not that slide.
Next
all right,
time,
you're talking.
you're gonna have the screen. Sometimes when the ones
Male
that you
mealworms
pinpoint,
produce two kinds of
screenshot
Hold
sperm.
those.
on,
I
hold
say.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
And she observed that male mealworms produce two kinds of sperm, one with a large chromosome and one with a small chromosome. When the sperm with the large chromosome fertilize eggs, they produce female offspring. And when the sperm with the small chromosome fertilize eggs, they produce male offspring. The pair of sex chromosomes that she studied later became known as the X and Y chromosomes.
Whoa.
So whoa, right there within what? Can you read that one more time, please? Because that don't even sound like people didn't even at that first part. Can you please read that one more time?
You said there was only male. That's incorrect.
You said that her research only provided male sex when her research showed that it produced either male and female. And he did prove that it was from the mealworm, even though it's not human.
There would,
He did prove this
like I said, there was
information from
another
worms.
slide, the more extensive slide where he mentioned Nettie Stevens and her. He went way more in depth in her science. I'm pretty sure he sent his brother a version because his brother was the one who read it. So maybe his brother would like to recollect because he's going to act like he doesn't know.
Well, guess what we can do? There will be a recap on that. But as far as the information that we have right now, guess what? It shows that the mealworms make boys and girls.
Not humans.
Cool.
I mean, I'm just saying that regardless to the fact, you were saying to him and you called for this flag because you said
It
that
would
Nettie
just
didn't say that.
you would see what I'm talking about, the point I'm talking about when the replay is played. I won't fight word for word. We'll just have to see that, I guess, in the replay.
Okay. All right. All right. So, ooh, that's a lot going on with you guys, buddy. So that is the whole question and answer round, and with the fact checks completed, that is 30 points off for you, Ashe, on both, or 15 apiece. So that is duly noted. You got 15. You lost both of those fact checks.
I lost the fact check where there was no body proven. There was no
Yes, you
body
did.
found to genetically prove this man. That's fine too.
You asked for particular points of information. You didn't ask for a body. You asked for genealogical, you asked for scientific, and you asked for historical information. You did. He said thumbs up. Just 30 points. Y'all got a lot of points. I don't fact check.
Wait, so he loses points if he asks a question and
He will lose points if he pulled out a fact or if he threw a flag on the play that proves to be false. Yeah.
oh, I mean, I can see it with the one I did, but I mean, whatever.
Both of them will lose. If he was wrong, it's not 60 points. It's only 30, Colleen. It's only 30. You don't gain points. You don't get no brownie points, Colleen. He just
Let me just
lost
fall back.
15 points apiece.
I already know what time it is.
He threw two
Oh my
flags.
God, sure, shut up.
Yeah, he did. He lost the first flag. It's just 15 points. I guarantee you there will not be a 15-point differential between their point scores. at all. There will not be 15 points. Well, because the information that was brought out was historical and also scientific. Two sources. Well, again, I couldn't prove Queen Hasselfoot. Can't nobody even prove Hasselfoot. They don't even know if that's her. So let's not go there. Maybe, maybe not. Well, we didn't look over the word suggested. The word was there. And if it's suggested, then that's what it is. Suggested. So moving right along. Anybody have some questions that they want to ask? Please feel free to come up and ask questions of these two. I don't know what the vote is right now. Let's see. Oh, they did find her? Okay. Let's see if you all have any of her cousins. Let's see if y'all have cousins. So, y'all want to get this question and answer, or we can do this popular vote? I'm loving to hear what you all have in the mix. Is it for Ashe? Put a one in the chat. And if it is for Kalian, put a two in the chat. You gonna go along with the comments? You just gonna go with the come on, y'all. Y'all backing this information up. All right. Elk 1 to 1. Elk, which one are you voting for? Thank you. You confused? Pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. Come on now, y'all do y'all vote. It's tied right now. It's literally tied. So, oh, Psalms, you just hate debate because nobody's debated you yet. You'll love it once you get that W on your name. Elk, you voted already. Just vote once. Mysterious, what's your vote? Meek, what's your vote? You're too biased to the side, baby. That's what you can't vote twice. You can only vote once. Come on, y'all. It's tied. Y'all really finna leave this tied up like this? Come on, y'all. Yeah, I know. All these people in the comments, y'all got all this thought, all this stuff. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Miss 313, Abu, what do y'all have to say? Because Abu, you been in here. Proto Escobar, Lion of Judah. Woo. Come on, y'all. What y'all saying? Hold that two up.
The hoes don't vote, bro.
No, I don't.
She
I don't
gotta
get a
be. She
chance to
gotta be
vote.
neutral in this joint.
I'm totally neutral. You can't do two or four. You got to do one or two. How many is of anonymous? I was looking in back chat actually. So anything beyond that, I'm gonna have to go back and count it. Oh, the ID number gave up a vote. I wish you would stop. Come on, y'all, put them votes in the comments. What we got going on here? Because I need to hear it. You all sat here and listened to all this information. Now you all need to pick. Dom, did you vote? Dom had, oh, yes, you did. You had a lot to say in the comments, child.
Mm.
Mysterious makes that 5.
How many more minutes we
History
got?
gonna
This
be.
7:15.
We're like pretty much with that. Thank you. I see your vote, Dom. I just need to know, does anybody have any questions that they want to come up and ask? Anybody have any questions that they want to come up and ask either one of the debaters really quick? And what?
Yeah, I got a question.
Go ahead, you start. Ask your
Uh,
question.
this is to Ashe. If the woman being basically the ruler, right? Why is that not the narrative of today's time?
Well, that was described in my slide when I did with usurpation, sacred societies, and of course the pushing of like doctrines which are not natural. So when we see that things like that, just on the title wise, we hear these titles. When we get into genetics and things of that nature, and just get into like our everyday living, as a man, when I get fly, you know what I mean, and I'm getting ready to go look good, I'm not looking good for no man. When I get me a nice car, throw it on some rims or something like that, I'm not doing that to look good for a man. I'm doing that to look, you know what I mean, for the woman. So I feel like, even in today's time, at least within my culture, we doing things for the woman and for the woman's eye, not to be seen by men. So I think we doing things even today, like in the peeping of the woman and not the male.
Last question. Would you not say that when a king and a queen share, right? They share the throne. Uh, do she not also have the rulership, the authority that her husband has?
Yeah, you explain that right there when you asked the question, brother. When you said that they share the rulership, when you told me that they share the royalty, of course, if they
Okay,
sharing.
okay. I'm just asking. I appreciate you. Thank you.
We still tied. And I need to know what's going on because you all haven't given, I need some more votes. We still tied. Mika, you didn't vote. Wildside, you didn't vote. LOL, you didn't vote. What we got? Still tied.
Man, y'all definitely can't ask no question if y'all ain't vote.
Hmm. It's tied. Come on now.
Well, I mean,
I know you did. I got a lot of these people were. You just came Wildside? Okay. Well, what's up, Lion?
oh, what's going on with it? I voted as well, though. It's tied right now, as you say. I mean, it's either basic. I don't know why Clem ain't go to the 12 patriarchs as mentioned in scriptures. I was wondering why you didn't go there, as well. But it's you already said, brother Ashar. I mean, not Ashar. Excuse me, Shay. You already said that it's rulership between a helpmeet. You help him meet the requirements. So you already know ain't no ruler. That artificial rulership is already been given already in the world today. Your woman will rule your world. because it tells you in scripture that he says
Is he here
he
to
said
ask questions
the
or is he
head
here
of
to talk?
man. He
He ain't
said,
asking questions.
hold on. I'm not. I'm saying, all right. Here go the question. All right, what about the scripture that said the head of man is the son of man, the head of woman is the man? Let's talk about it.
I don't subscribe to that particular doctrine, so I wouldn't have I don't have no knowledge of what you just said. I don't even know that scripture. I don't know scripture. I don't subscribe to the Bible
But
like that.
even if it broke down
That's
in
my
your
answer.
science,
That's my answer. I have nothing left to say.
okay, okay. Or even if it's broke down into your science and the information that you already read, guess what? It's gonna still pull up the same information because it's a copy of a copy, right? That's why you can talk about the uh the women far as the Mashiach, or because in Mashiach means the spirit of truth, which is the feminine spirit. I ain't saying woman. I said the feminine spirit, which is the spirit of truth. Oh, send her from the holy heavens. We already know how that operation works. It's everything has been given because we in the image of the Son of Man. We in the image of the Son of Man. So only thing we have to follow is the Son of Man. The mother spirit already fathered the Son of Man.
Why
That's
your
all.
face look like that, Elk? Run it up. Why your face look like that?
Talking to me.
Yeah,
So I thought this was a question and answer. I didn't know this was a come give
I
your spiel.
know. Yeah, Lion. He gave you an answer. There's nothing else to say. Elf, do you have a question?
Mysterious got one though.
Mm. Mysterious, you got a question? There you go.
Thank
My
you.
bad.
Okay. Oh,
No,
you
you
good,
good.
sis. Okay, Ashe. I got a really quick question. So if you were to have children and they were to be DNA tested that they are proven to be your children, and you pass away and one day become history, your body's burned to ashes, they decide to cremate you, and your ashes get thrown somewhere where it cannot be found, does that
Mm.
disprove that you ever existed?
Well, the key thing about what you said, sis, was you said if I didn't have kids and my DNA was, I guess, recovered first. Um, if I was to die, sister, and without my DNA ever being recorded by anybody, like to even tie a child to a man, you need that man's evidence. Unless we live in by Western society where a woman can just say that this is my baby daddy, and then child support goes and get him. But without that man's DNA, how would you ever know who this kid is? Now at this point, you just claiming to be my kid. You don't even have the evidence because I died before my DNA was ever collected. How could you then ever find the father of this? This is why there's a lot of bastard children in the world today who've never even met their father. If it was that easy, I think by just getting to their DNA by finding the father, they would have done that. But because the father is absent, he's nowhere on the scene, his DNA has not been collected, there's no way to connect these children to find these children's fathers. So
I
I don't know
think
why all of a
the
sudden we're doing
question,
magic with Abraham.
no, I was just saying the question was misunderstood. I was saying if your DNA has already been tested and collected before
Oh, if it's
you
already been
pass
tested,
away,
then you can do whatever because now you got my
then
DNA on record.
if your body doesn't exist, but your DNA has already been proven to exist, then
Yeah, when
that's
you
what
got
I'm
my D,
asking.
if you recorded my DNA, if you have a record of my DNA, you got that. Then it don't matter what happened to my body afterwards. After you collect
Okay,
it, shit, they
that's
could.
the point I'm proving. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
That's what I was asking. Thank you.
Okay. Elk, go ahead. Are you on mute? Let me see.
Hey,
Yeah.
that the crazy thing about it is the fact
Is
that
this your
Bashar brought
Q and
out to prove these things
A? Is this your
spoke
Q and A?
on the information that was found after World War One.
This Q and
He saying that DNA is a new thing and they wasn't, how was they splicing animals in the days of Noah if they didn't know nothing about DNA? You're saying that
A. Is
in this
this
new
his
world
turn
is
to
the
speak?
only time Hold on. I'm just asking. Making a
He
statement,
was
bro. This
never
is
called
already.
on.
It doesn't matter.
It does. This
I've
is
been
the
on mute
Q
this
and A
whole
where
time.
Elk was just called on and
Listen,
you
bro.
spoke out of turn.
Listen, bro.
Elk was called on and you
Bro.
spoke out
I've
of
been
turn.
sitting here.
The host never called on you.
I have
I'm
a
a
question
The
for
fact
both.
that you're
contestant
even
in
able to
the
speak
I
is
debate.
have a question
crazy.
for both contestants. I have a question for
That's
both
cool.
contestants.
That's cool. But I'm gonna finish what I was saying, and then you can ask your question. So, like
But
I
she
was
said,
saying, when the brother
he
didn't
didn't
show,
say that you
like,
can speak. She
so you don't hear me?
this
You
is a
don't hear
question.
me
This is
talking,
a
bro?
Q&A though. This is a
You don't hear
Q&A
me
though.
talking, though, bro? I'm
That's a
saying you can
Q&A
wait,
though.
and then
I
you
want to
can
ask
wait
you a
till I'm done
question. I'm
talking,
finna
bro.
ask
I
you a
could have
question so you
swore
can
he
talk.
had a
Wait
Don't
till
whole
I'm
ask
done.
series
me.
of rounds to
Go
ask
ahead,
me
bro.
questions.
Colleen,
Go ahead.
yeah, you
Thank
need
you.
Go ahead.
to
It's a Q&A. They
let
asked
these
Ashay a question.
questions
So
and
this is a
answers.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is Salakia. Yeah, this is a Q&A. And since nobody has given me any beans, like seriously, be gracious, you all. Like nobody's giving me no beans for this. And I've waited and I've been patient with both participants and also with my awesome administration team of DTCS. I greatly appreciate everyone coming in tonight. So we're going to allow this question and answer round because this is a continuation of the debate, right? This was you all's due diligence and giving back to the people who have um, sat in the audience and watched you all debate this whole thing out. So let's give
Absolutely.
them a little bit of respect. Let's give them a
Absolutely.
little bit of respect and allow them to ask their questions. So, Elk, you have the
all right.
floor.
I have a question for both candidates. Can either of you name any man that birthed a woman? Can anybody? Can any
I'll
one
go
of you
first.
all?
I'll go first. I'll go first. Hell to the nah nah to the nah nah nah.
That was my question.
All right. Hell to the now. Khalil?
I mean, no, no. Have we ever
Okay.
heard or seen women having babies on their own by themselves? No sperm.
That's not what he asked.
No,
What?
I already answered. I said no.
Oh, okay. What was I saying?
Yeah, I already answered. What's your other question?
That was his question. Anonymous, you're next. Oh, you're muted. Sorry. I thought it was off. Let me do. Here we go.
This question is for Ase. You made the claim that women built Giza, the Pyramid of Giza. Please show proof that women built the Pyramid of Giza.
I seen your comment. I seen that what you said in the comments earlier. I'm sorry, sister. I didn't say Giza. I'm sorry if you misheard me. I was referencing Gizu of the Dahomey tribe, who was the king, King Gizu.
So why would they build? Why would they build a man? You
They
said they built
erected him. I
Giza.
said they erected. My words were they erected Gizu.
So you're
I got
saying
my
that
slides. I got my
women,
slides in
that
front
these
of me.
women, you're saying that these women erected a man
Yes, let's
or a
say I erect
statue?
you, like just like Abraham erected the Most High in these lands when he destroyed the Asherah pole and he erected, the what he put there, I guess, for the Most High. It's just like that. So you can be erected as king. We put you up there. Do you know what erect means? Not trying to be facetious or disrespectful.
All right.
Where did you get this story from? From a cartoon book?
Um, um,
So,
yeah, yo,
Capone, did you have a question, Capone? No, yeah, maybe. Capone, Capone.
We love our
Hmm.
women. We love all good
Okay.
women.
Yeah.
Ashay, my question is to Ashay. He said that King James ordered his mother's death.
Nah,
He threw a flag
no.
on that shit.
Well,
Now,
it's funny that you
no,
say.
let me
It's funny
finish.
that you.
Let me finish. Let me
Oh, my
finish.
bad. I
Now,
apologize, brother.
to the audience, I just wanted to show y'all, bring to y'all
Hold on. Is this
awareness
time to show
how
your screen, or is this a
disingenuous this
Q and A?
brother was. Hold on. I didn't ask the question yet, bro. Now,
You're trying to show
how
your
can
screen?
King James order his mother's death when he was 12 years old when he was crowned king?
Say that again.
I said King James was 12 years old when he was crowned king. Now,
Okay.
how can he order his mother's death at the age of 12? An adolescent.
Is this his
Not even
question?
went through puberty yet.
Well, I'm well, to answer your question, you clearly are not talking about the same King James I'm talking about. So I'll
Well, let's
even
look
flip
it
my
up.
screen for it. Do you
Go
have to
ahead.
cut me off,
Let's
bro?
slide.
This is a debate, brother. Can we get some decorum, please? What's going on? Cutting me off while I'm speaking. I didn't do that. So here we are. Within my, I had King James and Mary, the Queen of the Scots. So if I may have misquoted or spoke too fast and said that, oh, he authorized her death, that might be me. 'Cause remember, I didn't even really get to dispel this whole King James and Mary Queen of Scots. I had to paraphrase. So if you got lost in my paraphrase, and that's my apology. But just to speak on what you said, this particular King James and Mary Queen of Scots, this queen was in prison for 19 years in a for 19 years before she was destroyed, before she was killed. You do know that. And on February 8th, 1587, Mary Queen of Scots was beheaded for treason. Her son, King James, I believe that would be the sixth, yeah, that would be six of Scotland, calmly accepted his mother's execution, and upon Queen Elizabeth's death in 1603, he became the King of England, Scotland, and Ireland. So he accepted his mother's death. He didn't do anything. He had power to speak on his mother's death, to even object in his mother's death, and he what's the word they use here? Calmly accepted the execution of his mother. That's a man that you would like to follow,
Can
and
I?
you would like to
So,
idolize. That's on you, but I'm not going for the death of my mother.
with that
So you get
information,
two questions.
yeah.
Okay, I'll
So
go
with
next
that,
whenever
No,
y'all done.
you
I'm not
really
answering the
don't.
no, I
second.
can't get a follow up. I can't get a follow up.
No,
Come on,
no,
I'll
you
pay
can
the
wait.
200. I'll pay a
It's
hundred,
not a
G.
harassment, brother. It's not
He
a
No,
said,
go
"Stop
ahead.
the
debate.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
harassment."
Let the brother go.
I
Let the
got one
brother.
for him.
You can still pay the 200 beans. I mean, that's great. But Cleo, Haru,
Yeah. Hey, peace, Queen. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Do you have a question?
Yes. I got a question and something to prove.
I don't want your
When
something to prove. I just want your questions
a
to the
question, okay,
debaters.
I'll turn it into a question then. Um,
Question and answers to the participants of the debate.
okay, do you think you're interpreting death wrong? Because interpreting death wrong could be, I mean, reading with your own understanding, right? When you read with your understanding, you're reading with your feelings, emotions, thoughts, conscious, your physical body. That one
Where's
body
the question?
that God gave us,
Hey,
you're
hey,
reading from. So I think you're reading, are you reading death wrong? Because to my understanding, you're reading death wrong. That's why it don't make sense. What you think?
What death? What is he talking about?
What
So
death?
I guess I'm going to give him some type of response. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm gonna do my best because I guess the question was from me. So I'm going to
He
go ahead
didn't
and say
say.
that I'm not reading from no script or no particular doctrine. So for me to be, I guess for me to be taking the information wrong, that I could not possibly be doing that. It's just information. If you were read chromosome sizes and autosomes and about somebody's life, I'm pretty sure there's no room for misinterpretation about something like that. I'm not haven't even brought any spiritual or scriptorial doctrine out. So I don't know what you mean.
Autosomes.
That's why I was going to explain a little bit more so you can understand. Because I know you wasn't
You don't have an
understanding.
explanation.
What is happening right now?
The host already said that you don't have the right to sit. You can't go
No,
on. You can ask your question, and that's fine.
you said that the woman got killed, the Jesus
Yes.
or whoever, mother died. You're misunderstanding mother of the earth is energy.
If you didn't even hear who I said, then why are you even asking me a question if you can't even quote my
This type of
information?
energy is called
Maybe you should
emotions.
watch the replay and
Oh,
then catch me maybe like in the
oh,
back
I ain't.
channel. Then we can build.
You see that?
When
Don't
you
do that.
kill the
Hold on,
emotions, when
Ramon.
the emotions die, you become a whole brand new man and
Man,
a
we
woman.
speaking
All right.
about this stuff
And you
All
about
think
right,
that
aliens
Cleo.
and shit in
All
a
right,
minute.
Cleo. Enough is enough. You don't have any more questions. You're going into the I want to lecture, and we don't want, I told you we don't want to hear that. You don't even pay me no beans. Yeah, I'm going to act like the mom. I'm here to make some beans. I've
Not the
been sitting
mama.
here for, woo, 3 hours and 14 minutes now, and that's not even concluding the hour that I waited.
Damn, my
We
phone
all
finna
waited
die.
together. We all waited together. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me. I appreciate you guys so much. You're amazing. Anybody else have some questions to ask? What's up, Fire?
Shalom.
How the body?
Repeat that.
How the body? How you be?
You doing good? Great
Mm,
performance by both tests and stuff, for real. I learned a
I
lot.
agree.
I learned a lot.
I do agree. It was a great performance and a lot of information that came out from both participants of this wonderful debate. The patriarchal system, was it naturally derived or was it artificially fabricated? I greatly appreciate everybody bringing out this information. We got a few questions still out here on the board. So, anybody else want to ask the question? What's
Yeah, I
up,
got a
Black? You
question.
didn't came up on the panel.
I got a
Awesome.
question.
Go shoot. Go
My
for it.
question is for my brother Kareem. And maybe it's just me, but I fail to understand how
You breaking up, bro.
discovery
Bad.
Breaking up,
You're
Black.
breaking up. Could you start over?
how yeah, this,
No,
Black.
y'all can hear me?
You breaking up. You
All
breaking
right,
up.
I
No,
no,
say
you're
I
you're
not.
fail to
breaking up
realize
really
or
bad.
connect the dots.
I can
I'm
hear
breaking up
you.
again. Dang, I'm gonna drop down. Come back. I'm come back.
My bad.
You were good. You were good.
Better than.
I'm good.
Now you good.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
I
Yeah,
can
you
Yes.
hear you,
good
Black.
now.
All right, I was trying to connect the dots on Dr. Nettie Stevens and her findings
Mm-hmm.
to bring home your point on how the system is naturally derived.
Nettie Stevenson's, through her biological research, found that men in their reproductive system through their sperm dictates the male or female sex of the child during child conception. And then I brought out Bible verses to show that the Most High had put this in order way before any other people that he's talking about started to come around. That's why I went into the pre-antediluvian period, and as well as the antediluvian period, which would be before the flood. Don talk about that was a man worm. I mean, it's true. It's true.
It was a mealworm.
Hmm. So yeah, that's the answer to that.
It was a mealworm. Any other questions? Anybody? Okay, so Capone, you can ask your question if you want to.
I thought AutoZone was a parts store.
I did too. I did too. Somebody getting their ass whooped right now. But we ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna do the after results. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just hope I brought
Capone.
everything I could for the judges.
No, I yield. I yield. Y'all got it.
I
Damn.
do want to say that King James did not order the death of his mother. He was a baby when she died.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is Mary, and his mother is Mary, Queen of Scots. He was
Mm-hmm.
a baby
Okay.
when
Well,
she was
So,
let me
beheaded.
ask you. Let me ask
Right.
you a
you
What are
question.
you talking?
Let me ask you a
Right.
question, Chris. What was
Him being a
who
baby,
was
so
sent
he
to
Why?
had
sin?
Hold on. Hold on.
Uh,
What's up, Lion? You want to ask me a question?
yeah, I was the question I was asking you is why come people think of that and they go by it like far as like their communication when they actually think that is real. Far as that questioning, like hold up, I was really fucked up about it. Like he killed his mother, and then it was
Um,
like
nah,
I don't
nah.
know. You would have to ask him what is like Black Montana asked in the comments, what was the source on that information? Because that's not the
No,
first time I've heard it. That's
right,
probably I've heard that several times. And
okay.
right.
it's quite interesting because who knows? But we could only do this, and that is ask. Ashe, do you know the source of that information? You quoted it as if it was a fact. Can you give us the source of that?
He got that from some He-Man woman haters.
For Mario Scots, Mario Scots.
Yes,
I
sir.
got that
Mary,
from
Queen of Scots, which is Queen Elizabeth's sister, half sister. Yes,
I was delving through the Britannica. Actually, we were delving through Britannica, going through that. Um,
that's where you got that from.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
just give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull something for you. Actually, regarding this topic.
I think he's mistaking. Wait.
No, I was trying to figure out what scriptures is that.
Why would King James be in the scriptures, sir? What are you? Don't do me today. Don't do me. Don't.
Lie in your hell, boy.
No, I was just trying to see if they had the scriptures towards. My bad.
Don't do me. Don't do me. Any more
Hey,
questions?
you try,
Anybody?
right, I'm gonna be
I
quiet
got a
because
I got a question
Hold on,
like
for
a
the queen.
motherfucker. Let me be quiet.
I got a
Y'all
question
want
for
to
the
ask
queen.
me questions? Okay, cool beans. What's up?
1587.
Have you ever, right? Okay. Have you ever read in like when you was going through something and you had depression on you, anxiety, and got an understanding of something, but when you was calm, you read it again and got a whole nother understanding. Have that's ever happened to you?
Probably.
Exactly. So would it
Flag
be
on a play,
possible?
Capone? Is that what we on?
Would it be possible
Hey
for
man,
somebody to read
he say that shit
with their
sound like every
own
day.
understanding?
I'm trying to raise my head. I'm ready
He,
to
Y'all
he
want
talk.
to
made
ask
that
So
me
shit
I'm
sound like
sorry.
every
So
day.
once again,
I just
I'm sorry for the misinformation coming from the host. I don't know why she's misinforming us, but I just pulled up
Damn, he
King
coming in
James
for a
the
nice
his birthday. He was born on June 19th of 1566. So when we travel
right.
over
66.
to the execution date of Queen Mary of Scots, her execution date was 1587. He was 21 years old when she got killed. I don't know this baby shit y'all talking about. Now, if you want me to, I can flip my screen and show
Okay,
you. Matter of
so
fact,
he
that's
was
what I'll do.
crowned king in six. Okay, he wasn't crowned king until 1603.
Hold on, bruh.
So how if
Hold on,
he's
So,
bruh.
not
Hold
crowned
on, bruh.
king
well,
until
I'm not arguing
1603?
with you. I'm not
how
arguing
can
with you.
he?
I refuse.
How can
Shit,
he?
I won't argue with
Well,
him
I
either.
don't want to ask the question. So I'm saying, if he wasn't crowned king until 1603,
So here we
how can
have
he authorize his mother to be?
1587.
Bro, what
1587.
the fuck? Two
This
niggas
was
talking at one time?
the date of her execution. She was executed in 57. Now here we go. We got another tab. Let's go to his
Okay, when
birthday.
was he crowned
His birthday.
king?
Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck
When
up
was
for
he
a minute.
This
crowned?
nigga,
His
When was he
birthday
crowned
was
this nigga
June
king?
mad for sure.
19th, 1566. He was 21. He wasn't a baby. What are we talking about? Why are we keep calling him a baby? 21 is a
When
baby?
So,
was he?
so remember what I
Whoa.
said. Y'all can never
So
understand the
What
scriptures when you
Be
argue.
careful.
21-year-old
hey
make
man,
Be
shut your
careful with
decisions?
me.
goofy ass up right now, boy.
You can never get
But
an
the fact
understanding when
is
you're
this the
feeling
end
the
of
way
the
Nigga,
you
you
debate,
got
feel with
Kiss?
your
madness,
We
feelings.
done
boy.
with the debate, Kiss?
Nigga,
Have we
this nigga
concluded?
don't deal with no scriptures at all. Hey man,
So
stop talking to me, dog.
even looking at
We
the
concluded.
evidence, or even
I don't want
looking
to hear
at the statement that he made in the facts or findings that he looked at, I looked at something similar to that, and it said that he didn't authorize the killing of his mother. It said
Right.
that
I
he
also,
did
you know
not.
what? In Pitbull, I
Hold on,
also
bro.
said that the
Hold
author.
on,
I
bro.
never said authorization.
Hold on.
You
What
said
you say? He got his mama killed, bro?
Right.
Did you not say he got his mama killed or had his
bro.
mama killed? You didn't say that.
When I was just given the
Did you not
opportunity to
say
speak,
that? Yes or
when I
no?
was just given the
Yes
opportunity to
or
speak, I
no?
said I had to paraphrase. I had to paraphrase
Man,
because I didn't get to even get that whole
you
slide out.
paraphrase the
So I
shit
said
like
if
that.
I
That's like you
misspoke,
robbed me.
and I said if I
Bro, that's like
misspoke
you
and
robbing me
said
and then I
that
paraphrase
she
and you
ordered
killed
it,
me.
that it was ordered. I corrected myself and I even showed you what I had written down where I said that he calmly accepted. It was not execute. I apologize for the word execute, Pitbull.
Thank
Well,
you.
okay, long as we got a clarity that he didn't kill his mama, bro. I'm cool with that.
Thank you
No, he
so
That's
clearly
much.
it.
said that though. Now you see, that's never mind. You should shut up.
Thank you
He did say
so
that. He did.
much. Thank you. Because
Yeah,
some
I
It's
people
got
all
don't
right.
want to
clarity.
hear
So
no
I just
facts.
want clarity with that.
In the debate. But I will say, Ashay, brother, you did do your thing. You debated well. I will say that, bro. You debated well, bro. Real talk.
You too, brother. You too, brother. In the midst of
Let me
everything you got going on with the hurricane and all that shit, bro. We was appreciative for your presence. We was glad that you could even be there. Yeah, I mean, we know that you had a real life situation going on. We wasn't, joking or
Come
oh he's right. We might have joked. I admit we
on,
might have
bro.
joked and laughed, but I even sent the Ashe out to you and your family before you came, bro. We was really hoping that you
Come
was
on,
gonna
bro. I
be here, so it
appreciate
was a
that.
blessing just having you.
Come on. I got mad respect for you and your scholarship, bro. Hands down. Like I said, it was a damn good debate. You did your thing.
I appreciate that, brother. Vice versa, brother. You did your thing too, brother. Shit, may the best man
Come on.
win.
Come on.
May the best man win. So what we're doing now is we will be receiving these scores, possibly either later on tonight or tomorrow. So the winner of the debate, please make sure you don't switch up and lose y'all pages. Um, Hopefully, I'll be able to send whoever wins to the page that's on the panel right now. Because I know y'all got 50 million 11 pages, right? So hopefully, Ashe, Kalium, I'll be able to send whoever is the winner over. You all will receive your winner's badge. And you will also see it in the Debate That Cause Society um, community page over there. And I would like to thank everybody for their participation. Um, yeah, it was tied on the popular side of the vote. So I hope you all know that.
Hey, that's fine.
Is that a first for debate die cause? Is that a first?
Yes, it is a first for a popularity
So
tie.
we made history. We made history. Mission
See, that
accomplished.
what's
We
up.
did something.
But you said that shit was gonna be a good one. And I think it was,
We
man.
said it was. We said it was gonna be. It was gonna be that one.
I definitely learned more debating styles, dealing with you because I knew you had a lot of the information already that I was going to be going into, and the only thing I would do was counter it by showing different time periods where men actually ruled prior to women doing it. But I still think he did a damn good job, bro.
Yeah, brother. I appreciate it, brother. I definitely like the way you came about with the information. You definitely took an orthodox approach when you actually went into queen rulership yourself. I did not expect you to do that. I did
Yeah.
not expect that from you. That was like a left hook. I admit that. If we was actually in the ring, that would be your left hook that you threw like, whoa, I ain't know that nigga had no left like that. I might have to watch that from now on. I didn't know you having to go do that. That was icy. I like that.
Con.
So,
I
Cody,
appreciate it.
hopefully, tomorrow we will be able to have a talk with our judges because they haven't given their information or their scores yet. But hopefully, we'll be able to have a talk with the judges so we can find out exactly why they scored the way they scored on this debate. And tomorrow, the debate will also be uploaded on the YouTube channel, which is Debate That Calls Society. And the title of the debate will be The Patriarchal System. It'll be just that, so we can make it simple because we ain't trying to have it all that. Um, so make sure you all go over there and subscribe to the channel and also follow the IG. I would greatly appreciate it. I really want to get those numbers up. So, does anybody else have a question or not?
Any